Whoa. Hey, Maurice, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Greg, how are you? Hello, Palmetto, or Kevin. Hi, Mike Greenwell. That's all right, Mike Greenwell. That's good. I had to change tactics tonight. Hi, Matthew Baker. How was your guys' day today? You work hard or hardly working? Hi, Tim. How goes it out there in New Mexico? I'm normally off today, but I got called in to go to work. So I just got home not even an hour ago. Hey, Finn Seeker TV, you got some awesome videos. Yeah, Finn, I've been watching some of your videos. Those are awesome. You're welcome. Are you on Facebook, Finn? I was at work, so I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. But I plan on watching Kevin's and Finn's latest video. I will be getting to watch Kevin's latest video today, probably after done with live. Hey, California Greenhorn, how are you doing? I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in. Hey, Catfish and Crappie, what's up? How's your phone going? Doing good. We'll be doing a few reviews on a few things I use on the riverbank when I go do live streaming and fishing. Plus, we will also be talking about after the spawn, what happened, what kind of feeding frenzy, and the tactics the cats go after. Oh man, which one did you get, Mark? Did you get the Android or did you get the Apple? 11 Pro Max. Is that Android? Google is evil. It will take you down the wrong paths if you let it. Oh, iPhone, okay. Google can be good and Google can be really bad. I was going to do a DIY um, on my truck for my live well and battery backup for the live well, but it rained out, so I'm going to have to do a video on it. Might be tomorrow night. It might be Sunday night or Monday night. I'm not sure when, but it's going to be done before the meet and greet. It's going to have power inverters hooked up to it. It's going to have air pumps, all kinds of stuff hooked up to it, just to run things off the back of the truck without running off the engine. That's why I like my Android, Mark. Whoa, it wasn't supposed to rain here at all today, but it did. This rain was supposed to went to the south of us, but it went south of you and right into St. Louis. All right, Kevin, you have a good night. Multi-talented Morello. All right, uh, let's talk about what happens with catfish after the spawn. After the males come off the beds from protecting the babies in the fry, and they're big enough to where they can take care of themselves, and they get into these weed beds and all that stuff, and they start feeding and getting bigger. The males will go to either a jaw jerker. Oh, they get hungry. That's no doubt. They're very hungry. They won't just go to the muscle beds. They're going to go after anything they see that they can eat. Oh yeah, exactly, Mark. They're going to be as hungry as you name it. They'll be hungry. They won't care what they see. They're going to eat. If they see a bluegill, they're going to snap it. They see a crawdad, it's toast. They see anything that is food that's in their diet, they're going to take it. They will be swimming in anywhere from 30 feet of water to 4 feet of water looking for food. They'll be on the ledges of the creeks and channels. They'll be in the channels when it's hot, and they will be looking for whatever will come their way. They'll eat cut baits, live baits, whole baits. They'll eat whatever you're going to throw at them. Because now they're starting to come off their beds and they're going to be feeding. The females have already got done with their business, so they weren't staying around to protect the nest. They're leaving that up to the males. Oh, yeah. You find creek mouths up there, and you know that where the big cats are coming out there from getting off the spawn, and you set up on there with your rigs and baits, you know you're going to get hit. You're going to get hammered. You guys will get, those things will get hammered like you won't believe. Those blues, those channels, those flatheads, they're going to go to where they're going to get easy meals and find them. And if you got rigs out there around in their path, when they're swimming around looking for food, oh, you're going to go fishing tomorrow night? After midnight? I would join you, but I have to work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And if you find brush piles, muddy bottoms, riprap shoreline that's going down into the water quite a bit and it drops off into the dirt, you're going to find places that you can go dropping baits out in front of to find those big cats. Those cats are going to go wherever they can to lay in wait for an easy meal. What do you mean it's crazy up there where you're at on the river? A lot of people up there? I don't go around large crowds of people, especially when it's fishing. Hey, Smith, how you doing? Hey, Justin, how are you? Hey, Bella writes. Hi, Mike Irving. Elston, there's a man. Awesome video, Chunky. I didn't get catch you when you went live earlier today. I got called into work. Hi, Justin. Are you fishing right now? Billa writes, you've got some awesome videos. Hi, Mike Irving. No, like I was saying, oh, why not? Yeah, I watch your videos. I watch everybody's videos that's in here. Isn't that how it goes? Hi, Mike Irving. I watch everybody's videos. I just haven't seen your latest ones yet, Mike, because I got busy with work, and on Saturdays I normally tune in to watch a lot of people's videos. Yeah, it's alive. Now, like we were discussing, how catfish react after they come off the beds. Oh, your boat? Awesome. Are you doing a video on your boat, Mike Greenwall? I want to toss a link out here in chat, so if anybody wants to come up and join me and talk, they can. Jaw jerker, one of these days I won't get you up here. But the one I really want to get up, whoops, the one I really want to get up here is Maurice. Hi, Betty. How are you doing? Oh, trust me. Catch anything, Betty? Are you catching anything? We were just talking about how catfish are responding after they come off the beds. Okay, that's cool. I know Chad said that he was taking his boat out too. You catching channel cats, huh, Sunfish? You're having fun catching channel cats. That's cool. Yeah. That's what's the fun part, re-rigging the rods. Now, like we were saying earlier, when those cats are coming off those beds, they're not they're gonna be swimming either shallow waters looking for cover, looking for food, look looking for something to eat because they're hungry. They've been sitting on them beds for weeks and weeks and swimming around taking care of this fry for a while, and they're gonna be looking for something to eat. Whether it be bluegill, skipjack, shad, you name it. Yeah, that was a good video last night, Justin. And with this heat, we'll be going into deeper water. If there's a channel nearby, they'll go down into the channel or right on the edge of the channel. You too, huh? Hi, Brandon. How are you doing? I will be going over some of these items like this that I have been using, letting you know how they work. And that's cool. Got a nice little decent blue last night. I did record that new video for you, Sunfish. So, are you on Facebook, Sunfish? Send me a message on Facebook and I'll send you that video. Yeah, we're gonna hook you up on a blue next weekend. And hopefully a flathead too, Mark. I'm gonna hook you up on the flathead and the blue both. Betty and whoever else is interested in a meet and greet next year or in a couple months, let me know. And whether they'd like it in September or have a weekend in September, just for weekend fishing. Or we can, and also a meet and greet in May of next year. Blue Cat Cherry. Hi, Pond River boys. How you doing? Betty has a lucky horseshoe in her back pocket. What's your name on Facebook? Uh, Sunfish. Okay, Kenny. I hope you pop your flathead too, Betty. Next weekend, there's two people I want to really get on some big cats, and that would be Great Outdoors and Catfish and Crappie. Catfish and Crappie, I won't be happy until you catch one over 20 pounds. Now, the best baits down here to use for big cats: bluegills, skipjack, shad, sucker, Asian carp, silver carp, uh, suckers, and buffalo. I want to see you catch a, a 30 or 40 pound blue or flathead. You'd be a trophy, buddy. Mark, if you bring bluegills and greenies and suckers, suckers work good when they're fresh and bloody. 16-inch will work good because they're easier to cut. But if you got live bluegills and live greenies that you can keep them alive with in a cooler with aerator where you have cool water, you're going to have, wow, it's going to be amazing because you'll be able to catch some big bluegills and greenies. You should be able to catch some flatheads and big blues. That ain't no problem. Even if you're using big shad and cutting them up for bait. That's a good one. I can't. That'd be fun to see. I'm waiting for his floats to come out, to come in the mail. Oh, I can get shad here. Don't worry about that, catfish and crappie. Not here. They're not. I can catch them. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to freeze it up. That's when you want to cast net, buddy. You can pop them shad really good. Normally, when you got your shad jumping, you got your bluegills jumping too. It's going to be feeding time to the. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm wishing I was fishing. I nip half the top fin and half of the tail fin off. I don't nip the whole thing off. I take off the spine about a third of the way down from the spines and nip them off and half the tail. I can't wait to get on video. I know how that goes. I've done that. I can't wait to get. That's a nice bass, Kenny. Not bad, Blue. You just hook him and send it, huh? Now you fish from a boat, don't you, Mark? No, I know you seen me do an unboxing on this. It's one of those stinger bug zappers I got off Amazon. I got two of them for around $30, and they can run off either AA batteries, or you can plug it in right here and run it that way. But what I did is I put 4 AA rechargeable batteries in here, and I got a recharger for them. And I love this little stinger. Whenever I get it on there right, and I put this clip on it to where I can hang it off my shed or my awnings around my tent or underneath my shade where I'm fishing or I'm setting. I got 2 of them. Those will fry any bug that gets in its path. Yeah, that's the best way to hook them because that also attracts and puts more vibrations out in the river and lakes for bigger cats, letting them know that there's a fish in duress. I seen that picture of your baby blue. You should, I'm glad you didn't put him in your tank. Okay, Smith. That's what one of the better ways to do that is to hook them through by the anal fin on a circle hook on a Carolina rig or with a or a Santee Cooper rig with a rattle on it, and hooking the fish that way and watching them try to swim up. It'll cause more noise and it'll attract more fish, especially big cats. I'd eat that bass if I'd have caught him. Hi, James Dockery. How you doing? He's not as lively as the shows that normally do. I just got off work about an hour ago, and I'm still trying to get things going. But I was going to do a DIY video, but I got rained out because it's going to be in the bed of the truck that I was going to do it on. But I would end up doing a video of it later. But I will have it done before I go to go camping next weekend. Night, Jim. Yeah. Quit robbing the cradle, sunfish. Text me tomorrow, Tim. I have to work. Or you can call me, either one. I love bass. That's good eating. If you like crappie, then you'll love a bass. Yeah, it was hot here today. Then all of a sudden it rained down here. And with those bug insect repellents, you got these um, mosquito scent guards that go on the bottom of it. Hey, Samson, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Betty, bass is yummy. Next to crappie, I'll eat a bass all day long. Well, that's the only bad thing. If the water temperature is 90, you know those big cats are going down deep. Cats may like warm water, but they don't like boiling water. Water surface temperature is 90, yeah, so those big cats are going deep. They won't be coming up until that water temperature starts cooling off in the night, towards nighttime. Oh, I bet. It didn't feel so cool, did it, Betty? I don't know how many of you guys bank fish or use batteries. A lot of like A batteries, C batteries, D batteries when you're fishing for your live wells, your portable live wells, and stuff like that. Have you tried fishing the edge? Have you tried fishing the edge of the channels or? How many rods are you using? Allowed to use, Betty? It's still warm. Yeah, two per person in the daylight. I get that one. You're in full spawn up there. Spawn should be over by now. The flatheads and blues should have already got done spawning. Yeah, I'd go to a river where I can catch some good sized cats like that to where I could eat them. No, normally if you're fishing where two channels are coming, yeah, but you're only allowed to use two poles per person. I use sunfish, I use red ears, I use bluegills, I use green sunfish, I use shad, skipjack, carp, Asian carp, silver carp, even a few bullheads. I've even cut up a catfish and used him for bait. I did a catfish Dave trick one time. Caught a small cat and cut him up and used him for bait. Believe it or not, it worked. It really worked. I thought it was a myth. And I bet he probably didn't like hearing that one, that cutting up a small catfish about 1 to 2 pounds, putting him on a circle hook and casting him out there. I didn't think I was going to catch anything, but I pulled in the 30-pound blue off of it. And that meat stays on the hook quite nicely. That's nice, sunfish. I like sunfish. I love eating. I can eat bluegill, but since I found out that I can take a bluegill that big and make it into 50, 60 pounds, yeah, I'm going to do that trick. Take something that big, make it into 60 pounds. I keep telling everybody I go that when I go bait fishing for bluegills and shad and suckers, that I'm going to take something this big, make it into something this big or bigger. And they look at me and like, how are you going to do that? I says, well, I catch him, I hook him, I cast him back out there, and I wait for that big son of a buck to come up and eat. I wait for Big Daddy to come up and eat that boy. When he comes by and sees that fish struggling and he knows he's hurt or injured, he's going to become dinner. I'm losing people. Hey, Maria, how you doing? So you guys going fishing tomorrow, Maria? These would work really good for you out there with you, Maria. These are stinger bug zappers. You don't need to plug them in. They run off 4 AA batteries, and they work. I got 2 of them off Amazon for like around $30 or less. And these work really good. They have a little catch-all drawer in the bottom where plus a mosquito attractant in there too. And when this gets so full, you can just take it out and dump it. Now, don't put this around in the area where you know that there's a lot of mayflies. Mayflies will be all over it, but it won't kill them. But any other insects that touches that thing, it'll zap them. It will pop them really good. Hey, Dobson, what's up? You guys going fishing tomorrow night, Dobson? Are you going live or just going to do a video? Put a link out there in chat for in case someone wants to come up and chat. See who's going to take the bait. Now, if you guys are new to StreamYard, they just did the upgrade on StreamYard where you can have up to 10 people on here. You can have 9 guests plus you. And now you can go live off your phone or iPad using StreamYard. Since you'll be only using your Google browser on there, you can go live off StreamYard. You can go live off your phone, your iPad, whether you're on the bank fishing or whatever. StreamYard has upgraded its services for both free people and premium people and prime people to where you can have 10 people. You can have 9 guests plus yourself. So I would go live baits and cut baits, Dobson. Are you able to get shad and bluegill or what? Catfish and crappie, you'll love StreamYard. StreamYard is awesome now since that you can go live off your phone and tablet now for both free members and your tablet. Thank you, Dobson. Well, at a pay lake, I don't think there's. I know Dobson, he fishes pay lakes, so I know there's. He could probably use, I think, 4 rods there. Is that the only place close enough for him to go fishing? And they don't have a vehicle to where they can go to a river to go fishing for bigger cats. Dobson. Hello, buddy. Like I was telling you earlier, Dobson, if you can catch bluegills and suckers, I would try throwing a live bluegill out there for see if you can catch a big cat, and I'd do cut baits, and if you catch a sucker, cut them up and use them for bait as well, and our night crawlers too. Okay. No, but if you're looking for big fish, okay. But if you're looking to catch big fish out there for the tournament, I'd say go using cut baits, live baits, whether it be bluegill, sucker, or shad if you can catch them, and just cut them up. And you should have really good luck with that. How much do they charge you for the extra pole? $7? Damn, that's bad. I'm in the wrong line of work. I know that sounded bad, right? But what what kind of tournament is it for? Is that a catfishing tournament? Bluegill tournament? Bat what? Or is it just an in general fishing tournament? Yeah. Get a hold of me Monday or Wednesday. Catfishing crappie. Okay. So my suggestion for you, Maria and Dobson, is to go with bluegills and suckers, and try to use your night crawlers if you take any, if you get any, to catch them, to catch the bait, to cut them up and use them for bait. Because I know if there's big cats in that pay lake, you will catch them on those cut baits. Just remember this: bigger the bait, bigger the fish. Big baits, big fish. But you can also cut chunks like that and put them on a circle hook and cast them out, and you do great. Because you can catch a 5 pound cat to a 30 pound cat or 40 pound cat off that little bit of bait. But I've always kept up with the thought and the saying: big baits, big fish. Bigger cuts of bait you use, the bigger the fish. And don't throw away the heads. Use the heads. Catfish love the heads of bluegills and shad. Those are good baits to catch bait with. How many fish are you allowed to turn in for the tournament? The heads and the belly are always the two best parts of the fish to use. I found out you get more scent out of the heads and the belly than you will out of the tail section. And I will even throw out a live bluegill on a hook and just let him swim around out there. Okay. You know, if you use a live bluegill, it's a waiting game, right? How long is a tournament for? Yeah, live bluegills, anywhere from that size to about like that size for live baits. Yeah, they're awesome baits, along with skipjack and shad too. But if you can get some skipjack, cut them in half and put them on hooks, let that blood get out there in the water, and you'll be attracting some more cats. Just remember, if you go after go use them for live baits, I've tried to catch top earworms and leeches, and I've caught a lot of large walleye off of them, but I have not had much luck with the big cats. And catappa worms are really good for walleye and northerns and stripers and bass and crappie. But here you cannot use a crappie for bait. But I wouldn't use a crappie for bait here at all anyway. I'd cook him up and eat him. I'd eat a crappie and a bass in a heartbeat. Thanks for coming in, Maria and Dobson. I forgot his name again, so I forgot Maria's husband's name again. Yeah, that tank is cichlids. Watch this. They know what's coming. You ready for this, Maria? You ready to watch this? Oh, Willie, okay. You ready, Maria? Feeding frenzy. Those are all cichlids in that tank. Those fish won't let 1 ounce of that food go to waste. Hey, Great Outdoors, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, bud?
According to Wiktionary, potent cannabis taken from the flowering part of the plant.
Yeah, look at them go. You got to see bluegills in my bedroom tank when I feed them. Those big males, they go after everything. But hopefully you don't have that many new cases over there, Sean. I bet you can't wait for next weekend, Sean. Why has it been spiking? People not staying away from each other or what? No, that ain't good. They phased it. They didn't open it slowly. They just opened it. That's not good. But good thing is they're doing more tests. Hey, Maria, watch this. Hold on, man. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna bring in a guest. Now, guys, don't leave. Especially you, Maria and Dobson. I'm bringing in a surprise. I got these cichlids trained. When they see me walk in the door, they know they're here to fit, getting food.
you hear me?
Whoops.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I hear you.
Awesome.
Oh, you fishing?
I'm fishing.
Cool.
I just got here. I was trying to find a spot on the riverside, and they have everything closed down for tomorrow for the 4th.
No, really?
Yeah, and then I went to the channel side. That's still Washington, D.C., and I mean, it is jam-packed with people. I couldn't even get parking in there. I didn't want to fish in between all those people, so I came to Alexandria. I fished here before once or twice.
Yeah.
So this is...
You have a lot of problem with bugs out there when you're fishing, don't you?
Yeah, well, the black lights, I mean, the bugs love the black lights.
I got a couple of these off Amazon.
Okay.
I bought 2 of them. I got 2 of them for under around $30. They're lightning zappers.
Okay.
The thing is, they don't take any power because they only run off 4 AA batteries.
Gotcha.
And these things work.
But, I mean, do they make a lot of noise every time they're zapping a bug? I mean, because we have literally hundreds, if not maybe thousands of them.
You hear it pop.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess if it's not too annoying, but I might have to look into that.
No, they're not really annoying. Because then it has a little tray right here in front.
Okay.
It has a little tray that you just take them out and dump when they're done.
Okay.
And the little white thing's a mosquito attractant.
Nice.
I've tried them. I mean, it's worked great.
Yeah, the mosquitoes, they hadn't been too bad lately, but today they always like to get my head. There's some juicy spots around here.
Plus, that little dot right there.
Okay.
If you have anything with a USB plug-in that you plug into it to provide power, you plug in there, and this is your light mode from regular light to bug zapper.
Very cool.
And it puts that really good bright blue light.
I'll have to look into that. I'll have to do some. Send me a link tomorrow to it on Amazon. I'll check it out. I always like to look at reviews. You can't always trust reviews, but I always like to see things like on Amazon how they work and how long the battery.
I've tried it.
Awesome.
I tried it on my last Kaskaskia River, and you could hear it popping in the background.
Okay.
And that was anything from a mosquito to a gnat to a moth that hit it.
Very cool.
I mean,
so we only have 2 rods out. The only 2 rods that are out are the ones at the end. So let me see. This one, that one, and this one right here. I'm gonna put this one out here just a second. It just I don't want to start crossing other people's. I kind of squeezed in on the spot here, but I can definitely put one more out here in a second.
Maria's telling you hi.
Hello, Maria. Is that Dobson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her and her husband, they're awesome.
John Jerky's in here. You got Michael Morello. Great Outdoors. You got Dobson in here.
Love them. They're absolutely amazing. I love them. Thank you so much for being here.
I love them too. I was surprised to see him come in.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, this is our second time we do this, and it's just a surprise. It just works out.
Yeah. Did you see the title it changed it to?
No, I didn't see it.
So
you already changed the title already?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh man, it just didn't save. I got to redo it.
That's okay. So I had a buddy. He used to do quite a bit of videos. His name is Sean and Photography, and he was out fishing all day long. Of course, it's still the same river, about maybe 5 miles. Oh, we're having hits. The big rod. I think the big rod. Did y'all see something move? I can't read the comments. It's someone. I'm not sure if the big one moved. I think we had a hit. Yeah, so I did that unboxing. Chad and Dee were, I mean, I'm blown away sometimes what people do, and I'll be honest, I've been feeling the love tremendously. They bought me 2 reels, Avengers. They're absolutely beautiful. I mean, they have a beautiful ping clicker. When you're tying the drag, it blows my mind. I haven't even tried it's a bait runner. It's a bait runner. I haven't even looked at the bait, the bottom. I just put them on and it came out here. I said, I gotta go fishing. I gotta try these out.
To tell you the truth, I'm jealous.
You're jealous. I mean, I'll be honest.
I got the Casking 5000 with a bait drag on it,
Okay.
and you don't hear it.
Oh, this is beautiful. I mean, that's one thing about me. I don't have really expensive reels. It's amazing. Now I have two really nice ones. Just
But I'm happy for you though. I'm really glad you got them because that's what you need.
I appreciate that. This month, it's been unbelievable. The super chats that have come in, winning the rods on Norm's show that turned out to be 2 rods, the Demon Dragons. I mean, if you put a dollar amount at it, I mean, I'm not a bragger at all. It's not a bragging, but I mean, it's unbelievable. It's got to be upwards of $500 of the super chats.
I would say that it's close to the more of 800.
Well, 2 rods, 2 reels, and then blows me away that they pay overnight shipping.
Oh, that's after you've been getting in and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, people
it's amazing.
They're helping out the show, and I just love it. I mean, I'm very grateful for that. I'm extremely grateful.
I'm glad that I'm able to support you and help you in any way I can.
Yeah, I mean, even those rigs that you sent me, I love them so much. Then I just kind of went with it and started making my own.
Right.
I might start, instead of putting 4 beats on top and 4 beats at the bottom. In other words, 2 and 2.
Try doing more glow in the dark beats because since you do a lot of night fishing,
yeah,
those glow in the dark beats will attract more cats.
Well, I don't know if you saw, but I bought a little container that had 3 different. It's got 10 beads, but 3 of them are salt beads, but they're all glow in the dark. They're all fluorescent and glow in the dark, I believe. Uh-huh. Yeah, I had the black on them yesterday.
Glow in the darks, if you hold them around the light before you cast them out,
okay,
they'll charge up quicker.
Yeah.
And when you put your bait out there, whether it be live bait or not, it's going to get their attention.
I just really like the colorful the pattern I picked. You know, I'm gonna try it out for a while.
I really like the pattern you picked because that works.
Here's the only downfall is that when you cross lines or the catfish takes you to the next line, it's a huge mess. Huge mess.
I've had that happen just using 2 rods.
I don't know why. The last time I was fishing, I don't know why. The last time I was fishing, I brought them all in to kind of spread them out, and it's like they all seem in the same spot. You know, I need to work on a pattern. You know, like a fan. Open them up.
Oh yeah, that's what I do when I'm fishing rivers on my 2 rods. I'll take the one that's going to be on the left. I'll cast that first way up at 1 o'clock. Time it settles down, it's in front of the rod. Then I'll take the other one, cast it at 2 o'clock up in the current, and bring it down.
Awesome. Very nice.
That's one thing I've learned about currents, but since you're fishing the high tides and low tides, you got to fish it, cast differently with the high tides, whether they're coming in or going out.
Yeah, right now it's transition. We had high tide. I don't know what. To be honest, today I didn't check, but I know that it's dropping. But we haven't hit low tide, so we're on the transition. And usually they say as long as the tide is moving. So we were at tide, so it's going to go to low tide, but it's going to take several hours. So, you know,
but it's still got water movement.
Oh yeah.
And then
the only thing is normally where I fish, it's not like rushing water, but yeah, you can easily see it.
Right. But
let me put one more out there. I'm just gonna fish with 3 rods for right now. This one has it ready. Let me put some bait on there, and that way we can have 3 rods instead of just 2.
Yeah, it'll work. Chunky goes live and Betty gets a bite. Welcome back, Brandon. Those were awesome. Those reels he got were awesome. those reels of bait catchers, man. Chad and D did a awesome job on that one. Hey James, how you doing? Welcome, James. I'll stand to be right back. He's putting his third rod out. He's out on the Potomac River fishing. No, I haven't used the Akuma reel yet, but there's two Akumas that I think
Sorry about that. I couldn't figure out. I was like, what's wrong? The line kept on coming out, and I'm like, the drag is tight. And you know how you have that anti-reverse little switch?
Right.
And I was like, what's going on? And I kept on trying to drag. I forgot they're bait runners. Their runner was on. I just had to click it on.
Just remember,
it's brand new. It's not that I don't know how to use a bait runner. It's just that I forgot that it was on. It was activated.
Yeah, but since you tightened down the drag when you had the bait runner on, you're gonna have to readjust them when you turn it off.
Right. Yeah, it's got an adjustment. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it right now, but when I'm at home, I need to play with them, to see how much tension they have, because usually the bait runner doesn't have a lot of tension. But
no, the bait runner is a free spin until you crank on that wheel. Then it's gonna be like a brake. So when the fish is running, that hook's gonna come sharp right back into that corner of the jaw, and you're on for a fight.
Yeah,
because when that hook comes sharp back into the corner of the jaw, when the brake drag kicks off, it's going to yank that hook right back sharply in the corner of their mouth, and they're going to know they got hit.
I just need to adjust it where the line comes out, but the rod bends a little bit so we can see. I think that's the fun part. That's the fun part. It's the action.
Bend. It'll still bend.
Yeah.
It'll do more of a movement like that.
Yeah.
But you'll know something's on there. That rod will bend, but once you get that brake drag set, it'll give a free spin with a rod movement.
Okay.
But when you click that off, be prepared for a fight.
Be prepared.
Because if you're having the rod holder when you click it, that rod's going to double.
Yeah. And then plus these Chris Flores rods, they have a very a thick handle. So I only use 2-inch PVC pipe, and they fit in there, but they fit in there almost snug. Yeah, not a lot of play. I mean, they do go in and out, but they're
you want that for those kind of rods, because that way they won't go bouncing around when a big cat hits.
Exactly. Yeah. But you want to be able to, once you get there, pull it out pretty quick.
Right.
Too, so
you just have to pull back a little bit and pull them up.
It's something that's new to me, because they're new rods to me, new rods and new reels. So it's a learning thing. It's not like I don't know how to fish, but it's a new product, so it's going to just take some time getting used to it.
See, those rod handles are the size of my 11-foot and 13-foot rods, and I use a 2.5 PVC pipe rod holders for the river banks where it's muddy.
2.5. Use 2.5. I think these are 2-inch, so they're smaller. I don't. Everyone has their preference.
I say 2.5 inch because it gives them a little bit of movement.
Exactly, 100%. So
it's almost like a vacuum when you pull it in there.
When I was making this new rod holder, I was thinking if I should have went with the 2.5, or I'm not even sure if they have 2.25, but
no, they don't have 2.25. They got 2.5.
Yeah, you're exactly right about
2
that.
5/8, 2 3/4, and 3-inch.
Yep.
I know. I spent almost 6 hours in Lowe's trying to get all the parts I needed when I built my rod rack in the back of my truck.
Yeah, that turned out. How did so is all that? I mean, to be honest, I didn't watch the whole video, but is all that glued in, or is just kind
Yeah,
of pushed together?
it's all glued.
But I mean, you have to be pretty precise and make sure that it's all going to be aligned, because I mean that stuff, once you put it in, you only have a few seconds to make sure that you
I
get
know.
it just
That's
right.
why I assembled it before I did it,
Okay.
before I glued it, so I got the angles
There we
right.
go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Number two just
Number,
bounced. Number two.
Number I
two
made
just bounced.
sure, before I glued it, I made sure I had all the angles right. Then I put it back together and glued it. I catfish and carp.
Did you mark it with like a little pencil or a pin so you
A
can have the
little
line?
marker on the inside.
Got it.
Inside the pipe, I had the angles set. Dobson saying hi.
What time is it, Abbott?
It is 8:28.
8:28.
Patriot James
Okay.
is in. Patriot James is in here.
Mr. Patriot, hello. Yeah, I'll be on with you for another 20 minutes if you don't mind. Then I'll do my live stream.
No problem.
There's people sending me messages saying, "Hey, I thought you said you're gonna go live," because when I did that, when I did the unboxing, I mentioned that I was gonna see if I can go fishing. I was pretty sure I was gonna go fishing.
I'm normally off today, but I got called into work, so I got off, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? I got rained out, so I can't do my battery DIY in the bed of my truck that I was going to do.
Yeah, I heard that. I was driving. Like I said, I really didn't want to fish this spot, but this is where I ended up. You know, we're here. You know, we had the lines in the water. But I was listening to you, and I did hear that you got called in to go to work. So
As you can see, this battery DIY is also going to be part of my live well upgrade, because I'm adding a filtration system into my live well in my truck, which is a 58. I think, yeah, it's a 58 quart cooler. I already got the stones in there. I'm going to add a air pump to it.
Okay.
To push more air in there, and I'm going to run a converter to the air pump and to the filtration system.
Nice.
To where the fish will stay alive longer.
That's good. I mean, it sounds like you have a plan, and I'm sure it's gonna work. It's gonna work well.
Well, I like the D-size batteries.
Okay.
But man, after a while, if you don't start buying rechargeable batteries, it's going to eat your wallet.
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. I mean, I don't run D batteries for my show here. Michael Murillo once again was extremely nice enough to send me a battery, and it's a beautiful big battery. But when I was fishing, just a few days ago, my inverter started making noise, and I know when that inverter makes noise is because it's got low power, low battery. But it's my fault, because when I was charging it, I was doing quick charge, and yes, you're gonna boost that battery maybe so you can crank a car, but it's not gonna be charged properly. You know, today what I did is I put it at I think at 2 amps, really slow charge, and it took all day long. But my charger finally said the green light turned on, because I had never seen the green light turn on, saying that, hey, you know what, now you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we've solved the problem, hopefully.
Well, I went to Walmart.
We'll be okay.
I went to Walmart and got a cheap battery for about like $55. A 65 cold cranking amp battery, one of the bigger ones.
Okay. Was it a deep cycle or just a regular car battery?
Regular car battery.
I mean, can you use those like for what I'm doing, like, you know, a show and then recharge it again? I mean, I'm always sure that the deep cycles are
you should be able to.
A little bit better for that.
I couldn't find a marine battery the size I wanted.
Gotcha.
Plus, they wanted more money for marine batteries.
Yeah, anytime it's a deep cycle, you're gonna hit the $100, $110, $120. I mean, I haven't priced them. I haven't even looked for them, but I remember when I purchased mine.
I won't even try to go after a marine battery because those things are expensive. Yeah,
I hear you.
So I just stuck with a cheap $55 battery that's brand new.
Yeah.
Everstar.
It's going to work.
Battery.
Absolutely.
And all it's going to be doing is running the live well and knife sharpener when I need it.
Yeah.
I got two converters I can hook up to the battery. One's a 410 watt. The other one's a 1700 watt battery converter. So it ain't gonna hurt it none.
Yeah. Nice.
It's gonna take a while for them to draw down. But the containers I got are waterproof. So
They're waterproof.
I got to drill holes in them
Okay.
for ventilation for the battery because when you shut the lid, you clamp down. It's thick and it won't let nothing in or out. So I got to drill holes for the wires going into the battery. So then I got to draw some ventilation for the battery box and ventilations for the converters and the air pump.
Okay.
Then have some holes going out for the air hoses going out and the wires coming in.
Nice.
So
Cool.
I've already got it figured out.
You got it all ready.
Yeah, but there's two different. I got two boxes. They're about maybe. They're big enough to hold what I need. And I got them for Walmart from $15 a piece.
Okay.
They're nice boxes. They're good, solid boxes. I just couldn't believe the prices on them.
So your aeration that you're doing in the back of your truck that you're talking about, that's for bait or like
it's for live bait.
To keep, it's just for bait. Okay.
Yeah, just live bait. And if I decide to do it for tournaments, I got a 150 quart marine cooler I could stick in there.
Okay.
In the bed of my truck and keep bigger fish in there. Like 30,
Gotcha.
40 pound cats. Easy.
Yeah, I mean
30, 40, 50 pound cats in a 150 quart marine cooler, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah, the last tournament I took part in, I had a plastic container and then I bought a pump, just to kind of circulate the water in, and then it had an overfill, just throwing it back out into the river. It was just too flimsy. But when you get an ice chest, I mean that's solid.
But see, with these, I can keep the water temperature at the temperature I want, and it'll stay that way.
Okay.
It won't be a hot temperature, but it'll be a cool temperature. So when you put the fish in there, it'll keep them more lively.
Okay.
And the filtration system will take all the nasty stuff that the fish puts out, run it through there, and push it back out through the filters and clean it up.
Nice.
So you want huh?
Is there any questions? Are we missing any questions? I don't want to leave chat out. Chat's gonna say, hey, you forgot about us. Oh, are we having a hit? Number one has slack line. Number one has slack.
You just got bounced on that one just a few seconds ago.
Yep. No, it's in. It's in. The line is in.
I'd crank down on that line a little bit.
I am. It's coming in. I think we have a small cat.
Sorry, guys. We got to talking. And we weren't trying to ignore you guys.
Yeah. We might have a small. We might have a small one on.
That's awesome.
Well, he's nothing big. I can tell you that much.
No, but still fish on.
I'll try to stay in frame here.
Oh, at least you got a bullhead. You got flathead bait, Betty. Chad, you did really good. You indeed both did with those drills.
Are they in the stream? Are they in the stream right now?
Chad is.
Oh, thank you.
He's in an area where
Here we go. A little one.
nice.
I pulled him up, and he popped off. He probably wasn't. I think he was just barely hooked. Yeah, maybe I don't know, 3 or 4 pounder. Wish he was 5, but we're not gonna weigh him up. Nice one. A little action. There he is, right there. Yeah, that reel pulled this one in, no problems. Beautiful, smooth. Loved it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get back in the water.
Still, hey, it's still an icebreaker.
Exactly. Yeah, skunks off the bank.
Wait for him to come back, jaw jerking, while I ask him that question.
Well, we had a little bit of action. Not bad. Not bad.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Jaw jerker wants to know how that rod felt.
It felt good. Here's the thing. I'm used to medium action rods.
Right.
That's me. This is a true heavy medium or medium heavy. I'm not sure if that makes sense or not.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
No, it felt good. Absolutely. I mean, it you could see it had a little bit of action. I mean, it was a small fish. It felt good.
Betty says they're moving to a temporal service land. If she can make it tonight, she will. But if she can't, good luck tonight.
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad we caught.
Chad says I'm here. My phone
Thank
is
you, buddy.
on, but he's here.
The reel felt absolutely beautiful. The rod, I have to get used to. It's just, it's a stronger rod. Let's just say that. It's a true. If you hunt trophy catfish all the time and that's what you're catching, bam, that's the rod you want for sure. I mean, this is my first fish. I mean, I have to get used to it. It's an adjustment.
I go after big cats, so I'm used to the heavy action.
Okay.
You put me on a medium heavy action, and I'm going after big cats. I'd freak out over the action of a medium heavy because I'm not used to it.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful rod.
Where's that statement at? There it is. We'll post it on screen for you.
Absolutely. Here's the thing: is that I'm y'all. Most of y'all always see me jumping around and happy and excitement, but when I receive stuff like this in the mail, it touches my heart, and it always kind of I don't know. I'm really sentimental, and it puts a tear in my eye. But it's just from happiness, you know. People just touching my heart, you know. I just love it. I just love it.
Yeah.
But I'm very grateful for those that support the channel, and I say, people say, well, I wish I could support more, Elston. Well, I mean, if just by watching the video as much as you can and hitting that thumbs up, and if you could leave a short comment, that's all we can ask, you know. Of course, some can do more, some can do super chats, some can send stuff, but it's just, you know, just
however they can help.
And leaving those positive comments, I just love it. I mean, it just inspires me. And then when they're kidding around, I mean, sometimes I can't read it fast enough where I'm not catching where they're trying to joke with me, but I'll catch it tomorrow, the following day, when I can read it a little bit slower. But, you know, they're just amazing people out there. I'm really grateful.
Right.
So much help.
Yeah, these people are great.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I
mean, everything counts. I mean, it just what you did for me, sending me those rigs, and it turned out to something that I absolutely loved. I mean, I just kind of fell in love with it. I was like, man, this
yeah. I was amazed to see the kind of action that you got on the Potomac River with them.
Yeah.
I mean, you seen how I fish with them, and
Yeah.
you got to feel the action I got off of them. And people don't understand that those rattles are made for a reason because that sound attracts cats.
It works. It works.
They bring in the cats.
Yeah.
And that's why I made mine like that. And I call them catfish rattles instead of Santee Coopers. But I've also custom stripers off of them too.
The Santee Cooper, I think the way I understand it's just as soon as you add a little peck float and you're suspending up, that's when you become the Santee Cooper rig. I think.
But yeah, I made mine. I made the kit. Huh?
I'm eating bugs already.
Hey,
I had a little fine one.
That's where we need to get these. Hey, these will take care of that.
Like I said, send me that link.
Can you see the light on that?
That's a black light. I mean, that's what's driving the bugs around here absolutely crazy.
But the bugs go into that, they're gonna get bit.
I don't think I can see that. They're there.
Yeah. Bugs go into this.
Yeah.
They won't come back out alive.
Awesome. Very, very nice.
And that's just a small regular light. I put this carabiner on this so I could hang it from a pole or something.
Yeah.
Or like a tree or something around where I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Because they're good for 20. They're good for 20 square feet.
But what it's killing what bugs? It's not killing mosquitoes, is it?
It kills mosquitoes, moths, gnats, all kinds of insects.
I remember Luke from Catfishing Carp did a review on some kind of a gadget that collected bugs, and all it collected was just those bugs that actually fly around the light. It didn't kill many mosquitoes, but
this one
maybe it's improved.
You see with this one? Let me find the container again. This one comes with a mosquito attractant.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
What is it like? Is it a liquid or is it like a little felt pad or something?
It's more like a felt pad with a gel behind it. That's what this is.
Okay. Cool.
And if you look, it just slides right up inside there. And that'll last for 30.
Do you remember what you paid for that?
I think it was around $30 for two of them.
Okay.
I bought one and they came in a 2-pack. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, tomorrow. My problem is that they're just flying around me. It's the ones that they just love the light.
Right.
I'm not. I mean, I did soak myself with deed or whatever you call it. So I'm not getting bit right now, but
see,
I do eat them every now and then.
Too.
Yep. Like I said, I have this light right next to me.
I have two of them that I use. Actually, I have two of these. It's 2 small white ones.
Okay.
These work better than the small white ones. The small white ones I have are bug zappers as well.
Okay.
But these stingers,
okay,
they work the best.
Nice.
But those white ones, I mean, it has a spotlight on the bottom, and you open it up, it turns on to a light. Then you keep tapping that button, it goes to the bug zapper.
Look at this giant bug. Just, I don't know if you can see that.
I see him.
I don't know. He left. Oh, it's terrible.
He got too close to the camera. He didn't like it.
He didn't.
Hi, Justin.
Is that fishing fetish?
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's been doing a lot of live streams. He's been doing a lot of live streams late at night. Pretty much when he waits to make sure everyone's done, and then he'll go live. I love it.
But see, I came up with an idea instead of doing videos when I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Just go live.
I'm the same way. Just do a live.
Because it cuts out all the editing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm tired of losing videos from being butchered and I can't get them back from editing. And it just gets aggravating.
Yeah. I have a hard time trying to, like, if I'm trying to talk about something or explain it and I'm stumbling on a word and it just won't come out. And the good thing about when I'm live on YouTube, my subscribers, my audience, they're like, they'll write it out what I'm trying to say, and I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I'm trying to say. So I love it. Yeah.
That's another
they,
reason why I'm doing the.
they do my subtitles for me.
That's another reason why I'm doing the power converter, 2 power converters with that battery in the back of my truck.
Cool.
So I can keep my phone charged up at the same time while I'm going live. Plus, I got 2 jump boxes with USB chargers on it, so I can plug them into that as well.
Cool.
I'm thinking outside the box now for keeping my phone live longer.
Yep.
Plus, I got a 10 by 10 by 10 pop-up shade that only takes 3 minutes to set up, and it's 9-foot center, and it gives me plenty of shade during the daytime. And if it's raining overnight, I can sit underneath there and not worry about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, talking about having your phone charged up, I love my tripod. I mean, it has a lot of JB Weld holding things together that are not supposed to be there, but I absolutely love it because, I mean, I have my mic, I have my, a battery pack charging my phone. I have it, running my ring light, and then I also have it charging my other light. So when I hit the camera facing the other way, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Where did you get that off of?
It's a tripod. It's a pistol grip, and then of course I added the ring light. But then I just had to do a lot of JB welding and finding parts that would fit one another.
Okay.
I've done a video trying to explain it a little bit, but
I'd go back and look at it.
This to me, I absolutely love it.
Come on, damn it.
Yeah, Avid, I think I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna start my live stream if you don't mind.
I won't be getting off here in a minute anyway. But this little tripod here, I got off Amazon, and it extends quite big.
Yeah, and can you turn it where the phone sits upward and sideways? There you go. Perfect.
Plus, I got a mount there for a camera, a screw mount.
Very, very nice.
But I've only paid $18 off of it, off Amazon.
Yeah. I ordered I forget what it's called, like a little handheld where you can hold your phone and do better picture quality. Is it a DJI? And I haven't used it. I've had it for a year, and I don't know why I was going crazy trying to buy it. And now that I have it, never used it, not once.
Then I screwed into the bottom onto my spotting scope tripod. It gives it more stability.
Nice.
And it gives it another 8 inches height.
Yeah.
So I like it that way.
Very cool.
I'm just trying to figure a way to hook a light up to it.
Oh, those are waves. I thought we were having a hit.
No, a boat went by.
A little boat just passed by, a little skiff.
Creating
waves.
Just all right, that's why I like using no editing. Going live, there's no editing.
All right, Mr. Abbott, gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna take a picture and probably start my stream here shortly. I'll be live on mine for about an hour or so. Not too long. I mean, it's dead. I mean, we only have one cat so far. I was hoping to at least have gar bites, so we're not even having that right now.
No, but that number one rod, it came in slack, so they're in there swimming around looking for food.
Yeah, but I'm looking for at least a good 10, 15, hopefully maybe a 20-pounder. I think the biggest I've caught here is a 20-pounder.
They're coming.
Hopefully. It could happen.
You never know. You might hit that 80-pounder tonight.
All right, everyone. Good night. See y'all later.
Right. Good night.
Take care.
All right, y'all. It's been 2 hours. Let's jump on over to Alistan's live stream and show him some support. Dobson, I don't think that would calm him down. I think that'd make him more bouncy. So I'm going to end it here, and we will go. I'm going to go over to Allison's live stream and give him some support and have some fun. Let's encourage him and show him some love and support, and wish him well and watch him catch some giant cats. And I will see you next week. And happy 4th of July.